should I? It's not even enough space in here.
Shoot right there.
I'm talking about everybody.
Don't sit down on the spot. All right. I can stand up, right? It don't matter. Yeah, I can stand up too, huh? I can stand up for us.
Yeah, stand up. There's enough space for brother. Brother, want to sit in? Alright, good. Come sit down, man. I'll stand too. Yeah, bro, sit down, man. You got a Bible? Yeah. Sit down, bro. Sit down, guys. There's no other chair like a. You have a chair or something? Portable chair in the car or something?
No.
We do.
Huh?
That's the one thing I can say real
It's all
quick.
good.
On this video that brought to our attention is that there's a brother standing right here getting edified. Right? There's a brother standing here getting edified the whole time. The whole time. That brother, we be out there for about 2 hours. So I started teaching for this is the second half actually. This is the second half. Just give y'all so y'all know. Okay, I talked for about an hour, then Malak talked. This brother came up and he was being edified. Now the brother, like you said, the white that came up, it was like our third time dealing with him that day. See, at the same time, it was just me and him out there, so there was no cameraman to be able to hang. Okay, that brother that had the white shirt on, he came up, left, came up again, left, came up again, and this was about the fourth time he got this deal. There's a corner store across the street. We're between apartments. He's selling sacks, nickel sacks, and square rocks. That's what he's doing. So we letting him, hey man, the real niggas, hey, this message is going on. Real brothers is coming out to the hood reading the Bible to them. We're not selling those. We're not pimping out our women. We're pushing this message. Now he in his field. Somebody, you know what? I'm finna move y'all niggas off this block. This is my block. I'm the dope boy. When he got his pistol and came back. Shut that shit down. Shut that shit down. That's what he said. I don't know. Y'all teach out in the street?
Yeah, we step out. Yeah.
I'm just asking. I ain't seen no videos. What I'm saying. So you gotta understand, we're dealing with some niggas. They got some spirits on them, bro. So first, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 3. Again, because the message is going out. If a person, if you're giving a message, and a person, like I said, you need to come back to your heritage, bro, and stop following these damn heathens and the ways of America. Now, if a person only heard damn, they got a problem.
No,
go ahead and read that. Huh?
Go ahead, bro. What is it? What scripture you got, bro?
Ezekiel chapter 3. Verse. All right. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 8.
Ezekiel?
Yeah, go to Ezekiel chapter 3. Ezekiel chapter 3. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 8. Go ahead. Oh no, go jump up. 5. 4.
Chapter 3, verse 4. Chapter 3, verse 4.
Okay.
And he said unto the Son of Man, go get thee unto the house of Israel,
right,
and speak with my words unto them.
My words, you're talking about the words of the Heavenly Father. Right? We don't.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language,
right,
but to the house of Israel.
So we understand the context. We don't.
Not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
Right, we talking about what the other nations that don't know this truth would never give it to them, like laws. Go ahead, read on 7.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
We understand. That's why I asked y'all go out there. I'm pretty sure Dubai had to ask. Because we dealing with some knuckleheads that don't want to hear this shit, man. They don't want to hear it. Y'all know this. When you go out there, man, the Christians, y'all going, this ain't the time for that. We don't want to hear that. Y'all can't judge us. They don't want to hear it, man. But we gonna stop teaching? No. Read that again.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee. For they will not hearken unto thee.
Said it again, man. We got some stiff-necked, hard-headed people. That's why we always understand it's going to be 2/3 that don't want to hearken. Read on.
For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted.
We know that's our people. Again, read on.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
You see that? Because again, man, we finna move y'all. This is my block. What? Read that again.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
You know,
And thy forehead strong against their forehead.
meaning what? We the servants of the Heavenly Father, man. You're not finna move us. We're out here teaching the scriptures as it is written, man. We already understand the freedom of speech. We know that the law enforcement, the police officers know we be out there, man. We pushing this truth out, man. Whether they want to hear it or not. So brother talking about, okay, we said, no, man, this is my block. We finna move y'all. No, you're not. We're not going anywhere. We don't give a damn about you nor your pistol. We don't give a damn about that pistol. This is our pistol right here. Hebrews 4 and 12. This word is cutting his spirit. Now he in his feelings, so we supposed to pack up and leave? Okay, go ahead. At verse 9.
As an adamant harder than flint,
right,
have I made thy forehead.
So you understand, man, everybody can't go out here. Everybody ain't built to go out here and teach his word. Y'all brothers know this, man. A lot of brothers, yeah, we Israel and want a beard and fringes, but they ain't going out there to put in that work. Ain't going out there to put in that work. They can teach and be inside of a building and all that. They got all so much to say. When it's out there, they got to deal with the crazy niggas though in them corners. They don't want to deal with that, bro. Everybody's spirit ain't strong enough to go out there and deal with that. And then at the same time gonna run off. Because brothers get chased off the block. All right, I'm gonna pack up the lead, man. You brothers out here tripping. Nah, we finna keep reading. We read this scripture right here to that brother. And guess what? You came with a pistol. And guess what? You walk his ass on off. What happened? We told him we don't see that, brother. We finna keep reading. We're gonna show you this tough love that your granddaddy told you. Put on a jacket before you go outside. Put some shoes on before you go out the door. Don't touch that stove because it's hot. See, this that tough love that our brothers don't want to deal with, bro. So you might have to say, damn or hell, did I say F you? I don't get, nah, man. We're not cussing the brothers out. We're building, just tear down and build up. So go ahead and finish that real quick. Verse 9.
As in adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead.
Right.
Fear them not.
What?
Fear them
Nigga
not.
Talking about he got a pistol. Y'all gonna move off this block. What you would do? Y'all ain't gotta answer the question. Fear them not, man. You're not finna move us, bruh. Read on.
Neither be dismayed at their looks.
He got a pistol. Y'all niggas finna get off my block. We serve the Heavenly Father, bro. We don't see that, brother. We love you. We're gonna keep reading. Read.
Though they be a rebellious house.
Right, man. So last precept I'm gonna go to, and I'm gonna let you go, man. 1 Corinthians. Unless you have something about.
Yeah, I was going with 2 Corinthians 11 and 6.
Right.
And I'm going to Sirach, chapter 19 after. This brother Paul, right? And then you got brother Jude, got witnessing brother Jude, you know what I'm saying? Where he went in, Enoch even prophesied and went to the brothers and he spoke hard in speech, man. But everybody got a problem with, you know what I'm saying? And it's way more Israelites out there teaching this word, cussing people out, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. I don't go out there like that, man. I teach repentance, come back to these laws, statutes, commandments. For to sit here and think that I just sit there and just cuss out people all day and I hate them, I wouldn't even go out there to Why put on fringes? Why? You know what I'm saying? I sit at home, I sit on the block and sell dope like I used to. This was like that if I hated my people, huh? No, I hate their ways. Don't the scripture say hate their ways? The wicked ways?
How we gonna correct it if the fish with the wrong bait when we verbalize it, and then
But
tell them to
sometimes,
follow us?
you know what? And sometimes you're right. You're right. Sometimes I did get with that brother right there. Like I told my brother, my brother stepped to me before Sister Vanessa, before you even stepped. He had said, man, you can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling him a fuck boy. You know what I'm saying? He just got in my spirit, man, because nigga like that kept pressing and telling me something. Yeah, you think I got all this white on for nothing, nigga? Nigga, I'm selling it out here, nigga. What that mean? I'm selling it hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my people sitting up, cleaning the damn store and windows and outside the store for a damn 16-ounce can of beer. Nigga, and you helping them fall lower?
He's selling
That's
dope
the
on
nigga
the
that
camera.
hate our people,
Sold
man.
dope on camera.
You know what I'm saying? And
Y'all
that's
didn't see
crazy.
that.
Y'all ain't see that. He's
Let
selling right
me
to
ask
the
y'all
man
a
with
question. Let me ask y'all a question.
You know what I'm saying? But let's finish this real. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 6. Right. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
Right.
But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
All things, right? Read that again. 2 Corinthians, sorry. 2 Corinthians 11, 6. Read that again. Okay, 2 Corinthians 11, 6.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Right. Point. We definitely talk about that.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
That's the point right there. Rude in speech, not enough. Like you said, debate. What are we teaching? Like Hispanic, Native Americans, and cultures, we got to repent. Come back to your heritage. The message is the same, bro. Okay? And then some of our people are listening. Some are going to buck up. So what happens when you buck up? When they buck up to this word. Like your parents buck up to you. You're going to just, okay, son, you can have that bacon sandwich. You can do whatever you want to. Nah, man, you still going to get the word, bro. They still got to get it. We're not backing down. This is what we do. We servants of the Heavenly Father, so we have to go out and teach His word. So, though I be rude and speak not in knowledge. Well, okay, what? My brother might say, oh, man, well, damn that, man. I don't care what you're talking about, man. Oh, I said, oh, we don't care nothing about that shit. You got to understand something. It gets to that. We ain't going out there. You see what I'm saying? Did you watch the beginning of the video? Did it start out like that? No. Again, this brother, fourth time coming up. Now you got a pistol move for the move.
It started out with Molech talking about fat girl, fat women. That's what it's talking about. It's talking about James 1:22. That's what you started out with in that first video.
In this video right here, we started out with James.
I'm talking about when the guy wanted to try y'all with a pistol.
Okay.
That's right. As I said at the first beginning of the video, that's the first one, right?
I can't remember, but okay. What I'm saying, we started out is we're out here to let the people know that we're here for them. That's what I'm saying. We let them know that we're here for them. We're the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You know, the black Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? We're out there fishing for men. Now, when a man bucks up, that's when it got harsh. That's what I'm saying. Right. That's when it gets harsh.
Like I said, bro, I'm keeping real just like anybody keep it real. This word is the truth. We can't, filthy communication cannot turn nobody. No matter what, no matter how much hard it is, you're supposed to be set apart. Deuteronomy 76.
Okay.
Or set apart.
Right. That's why
we going out here screaming and fussing. What we looking like then? They walk down the street another camp. It ain't about hard and tough. It's about this word, doing the Father commandments.
Okay.
Because you go to Revelation 22 and 14, they're going to tell you who's going to get in the kingdom.
Right.
By the person that's doing his commandments.
Right.
Did Yeshaya come out here cussing?
Well, like we were here and we heard him.
It's in the word.
He went in. He went in on people.
It's right here in the word.
Yeah, he went off.
This is in the word by Yeshaya. He go out here cussing and knock it down.
The things that he did, it's not more. It's not enough books to contain the stuff.
Hey, that sounds good and great.
That
That sounds good and great, but we keeping it. We keeping it what we have been seeing with the stuff that we gave anyway.
What happened to Carlisle?
Oh, that's out there. That's that mean being for real, straight up. That ain't saying.
So we don't give a damn about you and your pistol. We teaching the word of Heavenly Father. You need to come back and repent, brother.
Oh well, that sounds good and great.
Okay,
that sounds good
That's
and
what
great
we're
to a
doing.
sense, though. But you want them, but to a sense, bro. Let's keep it real. These scriptures are true. You trying to change somebody?
But it's
You go to
truth.
Colossians.
No, we can't change nobody. That's another thing. I gotta say.
He say put off.
I gotta say this real
Put
quick.
off.
When brother be talking about we finna go wake our people up, you gotta think you ain't waking nobody up.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
You ain't waking
You ain't
nobody
waking nobody up.
We're messengers. We're
planting
just
the
delivering the message. Again, tell them we're not recruiting. That's another problem. I don't know if brothers got have. We're not recruiting. You
So y'all standing
understand
alone
that?
on the island by yourself.
Listen, bro, we're not recruiting. What are we talking about? Wake up we said lost sheep of the house of Israel. He didn't say D.O.C. He didn't say temple Israelites. Lost sheep of the house of Israel. So the message had to go out. They got to repent. The Heavenly Father got to wake them up. We ain't waking nobody up.
Okay, my thing, Amos, brother, Amos.
Okay, now that's clear on my behalf.
Hold on, we ain't finished with something. I already know you finna come try to
I'll go
be the
back.
defender of commandment, but you let it finish bringing out the what we, you know what I'm saying? So let's go to Sirach, man. Let's go to Sirach chapter 19.
I just know everybody ain't in the streets.
What camp you know that
I just know there's a lot of brothers that aren't in the streets.
So that means you
That's
real
all I
because
said.
you're in the streets
I
pumping
see.
pumping
Now
them?
you
I'm
read
asking
it,
you a
bro. I
question.
didn't say
I'm asking you a question.
I just said a lot of brothers aren't in the streets.
I'm just
That's
saying.
all I said.
Do you think that, though, bro?
Do I think? I just said what I said.
It's studied. It's doing this book from backwards and forwards. Go
I
ahead.
just said a lot of brothers ain't in the streets. You gotta remember, is teaching, you're gonna finish. Is teaching a commandment? No. A commandment is keeping his laws and his feast days. You're not commanded to go teach. That brother of Heavenly Father put on your spirit to go teach. That's something that you're taking on responsibility.
Sirach chapter 19, verse 16. I feel like everybody feel like we taking something from the nation of Israel. Well, we can't take nothing from the nation of Israel. We don't have no power over the Most High, man, to stop the awakening from happening. Nobody don't got that. Read, bro.
Sirach 19:16. There is one that slippeth in his speech.
There is what?
There is one that slippeth in his speech.
Even me, even Paul. Paul said, no sin, do I be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. Go ahead.
But not from his heart.
But what?
But not from his heart.
Ain't nobody, it's not in my heart to devise nothing evil and wicked against my brothers to go out there and, you know what I'm saying, put a spell on them to curse them to death and condemn them. No, I ain't condemning nobody.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I tell you what the Heavenly Father said in his book. You don't come at the law, statute, commandments, you're going to be put to death.
Right.
With a miracle. Go ahead.
And who is he that hath not offended with his tongue?
Read that again.
And who is he that hath not offended with his tongue?
Come on, man. Kill that one. Y'all know where we from, man. Before y'all got the truth, before we got the truth, it was in us. We were cussing like a mug, man. Now I slowed down a little bit. Okay, I tell the brother, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't supposed to be real niggas. Your sister ain't supposed to be bad bitches. Now everybody says, oh, you called her a bitch. You called her a bitch. Come on, man. That's crazy,
That
man.
weak nature.
That's a weak, effeminate nature, man. We got to let that go, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't taking nothing from the nation of Israel, man.
We got to think, oh, he said damn, so I'm going back to Christian church. I'm not keeping God's laws because he said damn. All the information's coming out. We're the children of Israel. He said damn. I'm going back to Christian church. Most High ain't dealing with it. Again, if all like I said, that video was 48 seconds. I feel you. I feel everything. 48 minutes of information, and all you heard was a couple. But Most High ain't. That's why we know it's 2/3. Most High ain't dealing with everybody.
Give me Proverbs.
We know that. Most High is not dealing with everybody, bro. So if everybody want to focus on a little word here and there,
Give me Proverbs.
we're gonna be lost. Proverbs 19.
Yeah. 1925, man. You going?
Lost in the songs.
1925.
Psalms. Proverbs. You said Proverbs, right? 1925. Proverbs 19:25. It says, smite a scorner, and the simple will beware.
Read it again.
Smite a scorner, and the simple will be aware.
See, that's wisdom is double, man. It says smite a scorner. Not only, we ain't talking about fists, but we will defend ourselves. If a brother run up and we have to, we will defend ourselves. But smite a scorner, that's talking about a word too. Read.
And the simple will beware.
And the simple that's roundabout standing and listen, they're going to beware, man. And this is why they're going to beware. Go to Proverbs 21:11. Proverbs 21:11.
Proverbs 21:11. When the scorner is punished.
And when what?
When the scorner is
See, it
punished,
says smite a scorner. So when he's punished, go ahead.
the simple is made wise.
Go ahead.
And when the wise is instructed, he receiveth.
So the wise that's standing over there listening and receiving the word, they're made wise. The simple that's over there listening, they're made wise, and they will understand instruction. The brother that's over here belligerent and everything, and once again, my cursing ain't taken from Israel. The simple over there will be wise, and the Most High will bring them to this knowledge. I'm not going to stop that, man. That's all I got to say about that, man. I'm not bringing no more scripture out on that. I got more, but that's it, man. All I got to say about that. I just, I'm going to stop cussing and use big word like F you, brother. And, I'm saying I get that, man. But I'm not going, if I got to say something like, look, you can't be a real nigga, you can't be a bad bitch, ain't nothing. You got to come back to the heritage, man. That's it.
In one scripture, there shall be no whore, no, daughters of Israel. You call me a whore.
Ezekiel 3:1.
Yes, 3:1 through 4 through 9.
Say Ezekiel 3, verse 4.
Just read 4. That's all I need.
It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, go thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Whose word? Hold the solid up. The word supposed to come out of our mouth is his words. It's not added to the scripture take from it. We never seen him send any prophet out in that manner. He said his words, so we realize that's a lot of people going to preach a deal together. When we preach, we got to preach his words. We're not ourselves anymore. We're converted. So I'm just saying, he said his words. Did he say our words?
Right, Paul said it too.
Paul said
And he was a murder brother.
But
He was the murder brothers, but and then he still said, I'm rude in speech, not in knowledge.
rude in speech. Yeah, Yeshua said they're going to hate you for all for his name's sake. So we are rude just speaking the true word. Only the word we are rude to the Israelites and heathens. Even
So you saying speaking the truth is being rude in speech?
No, what I'm trying to say is that when
Speaking
you
the truth ain't being rude to speak. That's not what
that's what the world gonna look at it. They're gonna look at it as rude.
Knowledge is pure, bro. How you can say that's rude?
What I'm trying to say
It says corrupt talk.
When you say
Corrupt
speak
talk.
my word, when you say speak my word,
That's
when you say
Ephesians
speak my word,
4:29.
speak his word.
Corrupt talk.
All right, go ahead, brother. All right, brother.
You guys believe in
Message.
Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, go ahead.
believe it. The Bible also says
Okay, James, let me go ahead and bring out a point.
Say that again.
the Bible also says not to cuss.
Where did it say that at? Where it say that at?
Same thing. That's Ephesians 4:29. 4:29. That's where they get it from. Let no corrupt talk come out of your mouth.
Okay, you said
That's
the Bible
corrupt
said
talk.
do not cuss. Where it say that at?
Curse hurting the land when you
Now,
do
where it
it.
say that?
Period, point
You see
blank.
that? You can't-
James 3:10 tell you the same
Let's
thing.
get understand. What is cursing?
You can't.
We gotta understand what's cursing. Because if you know curse, he said
I guess
Deuteronomy
I'm
15.
different now.
The Heavenly Father cursed his people for not obeying him. So how can any
That's
last
a
one of us
different
curse
curse,
somebody?
though.
That's different.
You know that's a different curse. Because he omni everything.
So we can't curse nobody. You can't curse no one.
Curse is verbalized. Another curse is something that a person that's he omnipresent everywhere. He made this creation.
I got you.
He's the one that can put where we at right now.
Right. But
Trying
can
to
you
figure out
curse somebody?
Curse is a different thing. You're talking about words, speaking your own language, leaning on your own understanding. That's just as giving a bad, corrupt talk out your mouth.
Okay, we're reading
It's filthy liquor coming out your mouth.
Let's go to
Period.
Revelation 14 and 5.
Period. Trying to convert somebody.
That's not what
They
that's
ain't
talking
hearing
about.
that.
That's not what
Yo,
that's
that
talking
is
about.
fact.
We don't go
It's
there.
fact, bro.
That's what
We
we're
don't
reading
go there.
scripture.
That's not what
It's
Second
fact.
Thessalonians 2 and
That's
11,
what-
2 and 12. It says they
That ain't
said that
twisted
they
nothing, but that's
all
really
might
telling
be
the truth.
damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. What
Filthy
they talking about?
communication.
That they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. What they talking about? They all might be damned.
Peter called a brother a dumbass. Yeah, it's in the book of Peter. It ain't
Right.
in there? It ain't
Right.
in there?
You said
It's
right.
not in there?
A donkey? He said Israel. He
This
said
is crazy,
You add
bro.
words that it-
This is
he
crazy,
wasn't
man.
Prophet Isaiah.
This
He
is
called the
crazy.
people an ass and a
He didn't
donkey.
say that.
Then he said,
I didn't say that, but the words you use.
the ox know its owner and the ass master's crib, but Israel do not know. He's comparing his people to two dumb animals. That ain't true.
Revelation 4.
The ox know its owner and the ass master's crib.
Did you see anyone I'm calling the words you're using? What about the words you're using?
I said ass, damn,
Did they
shit.
use those words?
Ass?
Any
It ain't
prophet
in the
Bible?
book.
I
We just-
understand
I
what you're
just-
saying.
It ain't in the book.
The ass is master's crib.
But they didn't. Are they using the words according to how you use the words?
They ain't using
You
Saturday,
brothers,
but
man.
y'all use Saturday.
See, now we don't want to jump
let's,
now.
Let's not go there now.
Yeah.
Let's stop that, man.
We don't want to go there because we can go really because brothers ain't keeping their word. Y'all supposed to keep this on new moon
But
days.
no,
5
moon
months
ain't in
away.
the Bible.
Y'all, what's the
Moon ain't in the Bible.
Moon is not in the Bible.
Moon's not in the Bible
He don't
nowhere.
put that in the root. The word
What the hell is going on here, bro?
That's
I'm
put in that
not
Bible.
understanding, bro, what's going on, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Y'all change it. We ain't talking about
Moon is in the Bible. Saturday is not there,
Why we
brother.
can't stay on this topic right
Yeah,
now?
I am.
Let's go down with that talk about
Let's
the
go.
moon and Saturday.
Okay.
Revelations on 14 and 5.
Revelation 14 and 5.
It's 144,000 now. We're going to get back to this word.
Revelation 14 and 5. And in their mouth was found no guile, for
No
they
guile. No
they
guile.
are without fault
Where we at
before the
again?
throne of Yahweh.
Revelation 14 and 5.
Revelation 14 and 5. And in their mouth was found no guile,
No guile.
for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh.
Now, the scripture say we're not adding to this word, don't take from it. Can we really say that we're not adding words by using that pagan cuss words? All those words came from there. They used to cuss our father. They used to cuss Israel. The word MF, you know the word MF come from?
Who said that?
What I'm trying to say is that.
Who said that?
No,
You gotta deal with that.
Gotta focus on
You
what
gotta
we're
deal with
saying.
that.
We said
Made a
damn,
statement.
ass and shit.
Statement.
But that's not, we're not using that. So that's
I never used
B,
MF.
so many being about
ass,
That's just
damn, and
extra.
shit.
That's just extra learning. That's
All
extra.
I'm saying, I'm not lying.
What does the word God mean?
God
You had a high mind. You get too
What
smart.
does God mean?
It's the temple of the Ruach, brother. This is
Guile
real.
is trickery, bro. It
That's
says
the
right here.
temple
I
of the
got
Ruach.
the answer
I'm
to
saying
it.
that. So
I got the
that's
definition of guile.
the word. We're bringing out the message. So
God is not
how can shit? Okay, I'm not gonna read it again. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are God's chosen people. You're gonna come back to your heritage, right? Then you're gonna die with the other nations. That's a message. Well, forget that, man. We don't wanna. Now get the hell off this block. Well, you get the hell on down the road. Then if you don't want to hear the truth, you you serious, bro? So that's a problem? Is that a problem? Well, I gotta get them some understanding. Is that a problem?
Y'all saying
I've
out
been
of
patient the whole time. I'm just listening
y'all
at so much stuff going on around the table, and I've been very patient just sitting here watching.
saying y'all right here. It says,
I'm gonna say what I was sent out here to
Something
say.
to
Let me
them.
hear what the brother got to say. Turn to Ephesians chapter 6. As we turn to them, we all come from out the world. We was all born. All of us. Every last one of you was some monsters. I don't say much now because I watch what I say, because every word that you say will be held against you. You will get accused. Your lips will condemn you.
Right, that's right.
I always was taught to show testimony of where we come from. I usually every now and then I keep a picture.
Especially lying and not keeping your word.
Right. That's true. This was me before I woke up. I hate it. And I stand. I hate every last one of them. I hate it. And I stand. If Haya had not called me, y'all would have seen me on the roof. I'm serious. I'm going to show y'all something what he's doing. That's Ephesians 6 and 11.
Ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
Start right there. We're not fighting flesh and blood, bro. We're not. None of us. We fight demons. It's demons and people. The reason why I come out here to talk to y'all brothers, because them brothers have demons on them out here on the corner. Right. And I'm trying to show y'all got spirits in y'all, man. Y'all got to get them out. Ain't none of us exempt from that. The disciples weren't exempt from it. None of us are either.
That's right.
We got to teach Israel with love and patience. We got to be kind. We got to have long suffering. Yeah, they're going to come in your face. Man, a lot of people come in our face. Man, people draw knives, all kind of stuff, man. But if you act on that, the Father going to let you get sick. He's going to let that vessel of dishonor take you on out. I'm coming out here to let y'all know, man, brothers, you got to fast, brother. You got to afflict your soul. You got to get them spirits out, man. If not, they ain't going to give you over, man. That's what we come out here to tell you. It's not about preaching the word. You're doing good. You're supposed to do that. And we showing you like that guy that came out there with that pistol, and I heard you say, man, that's what you're talking about bringing a gun to camp. You got to be careful what you say, bro.
That's what other brothers bring out camp. You got to listen to what I understand. They said that's why other brothers that don't believe bring their guns to camp. We ain't bringing no guns.
No,
This argument.
So
I'm just saying, but I'm saying, but when you said it though, even though you may have been talking, I know you can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to, man, forget that. Man, it's all about a higher. It's it. All about him.
That, right there, that's good. That's good right there too. I should have said.
That's what we come out here to show you. That's my point.
yeah, that's real.
Right there.
We've been by that line.
I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
I already
got gun, but I was wrong to say that. You know.
And I know you angry.
that.
Trust me, you angry too. It's like why they just don't get it through their head. And yeah, everybody ain't gonna wake up. Everybody not gonna wake up. You see what I'm saying? But we gotta keep pushing the message. You know what I'm saying? But what we trying to show y'all is be clean. Man. You see what I'm saying? Because see, y'all don't notice. When I watched the video, I was looking beyond that. People that's riding by in the cars, witches, warlocks, people with familiar spirits. They may come up smiling to you, but they go on home and work their craft on you. You see what I'm saying? That's all of us. That's why I tell my brothers in the congregation to tell y'all to don't have sex in your dreams. Do not establish covenants. Because this is what they do. Then it's going to manifest in your life. See what I'm saying? Do not think about bringing staffs out there with you, even pistols. Because, yeah, I was like, man, I am staff. I know, yeah, but I'm saying like a weapon. It's weird to find somebody going to
Yeah, like y'all gonna feed something on their chest.
Satan can flip anything on you. But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you. Yeah, Satan can use anything on you. Yeah, we still at war, brothers. We at war, but now the battlefield has changed. It's a spirit fight. It's spiritual. So that's what I'm telling you. You can't be in your flesh at all. You can't. Because you be in your flesh just a little bit, brother, they're going to take that and run with it. Me and him went on the corner one day. Brother didn't want to come, but we went anyway. A guy named Kelly came up, right? He a tight man. What that dude was doing, excuse me, sorry for what I said. He do me just like this right here. I took all that.
Him and his wife, I seen that.
See, that's right, but guess what? Y'all want to see the side, because another woman on this side, like she had a gun, this, that, whatever, his son was out there with no shit on, so he ran up there, this, that, whatever. But a higher blessing, because we humbled ourselves to the whole thing. Brother, they was ready to do something else. They was ready, they had their van like parked, like right out there, the van with more people in the van. By the time he humbled and calmed down, that's when all of them got out of the van and started coming around. It's like, it's peace. But at first, they came to do something else. They had a whole intention to come and take us out on that corner. That's why he was telling us, he was like, police was there, everything. He was cussing around the police and everything. I said, brother, calm down, brother, calm down. This and that. You're not like, I said, you're not going to be like that. This and that. But he said, that's why I hate that Bible, that's why I hate this and that, whatever. He was going off serious. He was touching me and this and that, whatever. If I would have got in my place, man, that's all that devil wanted. That was his opportunity, my opportunity. But right then, it was off. Because I would have texted him back, whatever, was going to battle. That's what he wanted.
That's what you were just saying, not provoking. So we definitely not doing provoking, but we gotta come back with scripture. See, you're coming back. You have to come back with scripture, bro. Not your own words.
I don't go out there to try to fight. They did, bro. I couldn't.
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, brother. Don't touch me, brother.
Wait. Listen, I get that. Let me show you in Romans 8. You said come back to scripture. Let me show you about that. Let me show you about that. Remember, a higher control everything. So light comes darkness for evil, everything. That's Isaiah 45 and 6, right?
If you're doing something wrong, the Spirit's coming at you. He'll allow us to come at you.
Yeah. So,
Verse 4?
Yeah, we're going to start at verse 4. We're going to read down.
All right.
Romans 8.
Romans 8, verse 4. Says that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but
Brother, minute you get in your flesh, worry about your pride. Remember, we don't bear our name no more. That name, James or Yaqub, brother, that's right. It's a higher. People not going to see me. They're going to see the most high that I'm following. They're going to see that power, that one true power I'm following. It's not about me no more. You see what I'm saying? Man, I love y'all, man. I don't want nothing to happen to y'all, man, because I know how to work.
That's right.
Take your house up. I broke commandments one time. My beautiful wife got snatched out my house, and ain't nothing I said could bring her back. The Most High hardened her heart. I had to deal without my wife for months. You know how hard that is? Months. And I still had to walk straight. Now I got all kind of messages in here, man. Man, he gonna slay me. Man, he gonna burn me.
hold up, bro. Hold up, bro.
Wait, this is what I'm saying.
I know. We don't walk after the flesh, though.
I know. No.
I don't do that.
I'm saying that, like brother said, if the guy come up and touch you, brother, you gotta have that long suffering, that patience, that fruit of the spirit. You gotta have that, brother. You gotta be able to shake that off. You never know, man, because they need that.
That's not what turn that shit mean, bro. We're just gonna let them just talk and go, bro.
The Father controls every aspect. He sent that person to see what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
He tested
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
Now, if it ain't really hurt me, like, yeah, you like a little touch like that, that ain't supposed to be something.
That's what
Post
that's what Post is for. Post is like, hey, brother, back up, give us some spaces. Then we'll deal with you, bro.
But they're going to get a couple of warnings, bro. I mean, I agree with you, bro. But a couple of warnings, but the hand, you know what I'm saying? If they keep opening, what? You know what I mean? If
No,
they
I
keep,
hear you, brother.
Hey, man. Well, no, man, stop, man.
But that's what that trust.
No, nigga, you check this out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it can't go nowhere else, but your fight got to go down.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
How do you gonna hurt the sheep?
Who hurt the sheep? He ain't no sheep. He ain't no sheep. He don't want to do the will of the Heavenly Father.
You gotta remember,
The
it's
Heavenly
series
Father
of
wasn't
events that build up to
He
that.
wasn't sending somebody that he's trying to awaken up to you to provoke you into a fight. He won't do that.
But what about if we plant that word to them? They might not wake up there. Spirit time, we don't talk to plenty people that don't wake up, man,
later.
and go astray.
I
This is probably planting a seed.
get that, but
When you get up there, you're going to talk about the seed in your chest.
Brother,
You're talking about that
think
seed.
about it this way. When they keep like, say they spit in his face, they hit him, they slapped him and everything. This thing, he still forgave him. What's his name in Acts? What's his name? When they killed him and stoned him, and he said, Father, forgive them, they know not what they do. Paul, they beat Paul, they thought Paul was dead. They put their hands on the disciples. But neither one of them brother that, but let's go get together, let's get our place, let's fight them back, let's cuss them back out, let's go get them what they get us.
No, we ain't doing that.
You gotta remember, we talking.
No, that's gang. We ain't doing that. We ain't coming back.
Now, when y'all saying it, you agree. Now, you're talking about level 10 already. It's by 1, 2, 3. We're able to diffuse the situation. When it gets like that, this person is just way out, like you were saying, with a Messiah, that you got to remember what all took place before it got to that. It wasn't people just spitting in the side face and snatching the beard. That was after all them serious events. Now he going to be murdered. So you follow what I'm saying? So again, no one just coming right up to us with that rah-rah. It's after serious. They don't like the scriptures that's coming out. You see what I'm saying? So it builds
like
up
the
to
truth.
that. And they don't like
Don't
that
like
truth.
the truth that
Exactly.
you bringing out.
So at the same time, bro, we know why we out here, right? Because you remember, bro, listen up. You were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. You gotta listen to what we're bringing out. Read it again. I forget that Bible. Okay, well, read it. This is what the truth is saying, bro. Where you from? Where's your nationality? We try to build. Then you get that. Nah, bro. See, now it's like, no. No, you ain't gonna do that. Okay. So that's why I'm saying it builds up. It's not just 0 to 100. You see what I'm saying?
What we're basically saying is that, okay, we want to go without spot or wrinkle, right? If I knew that, because a lot of the cuss words that we received came from the heathen cussing us, us as they did not use those cuss words. Yeah, cuss words is in the Bible from the person as a person who made cussing, it's not no. But the cuss words we use now, you say it's not in the Bible, but those because they were taken from the other nation that used to call us these names. Right? Yeah. All those words, they used to use those words, those are their words, those are not our words. When he called them a dog or a donkey, he called them just that. He did not say those pagan words. So we want to go without any guile, any fault at all in our mouth. Those words is not in the scripture. Yes, you can say donkey mean 8. But who said that? Is that Hebrew or is that pagan?
I mean, we're not speaking.
No. I understand, because you go against pagan a lot, we go against pagan a lot. Let's research these words. Okay, donkey mean 8. Why? Where it come from? Who gave it their name? All the other words, just not whatever we're using. Why have to be here? Because you saw here, I love you, brother, but I'll be honest with you. We're not in no battle with you. But y'all use about 30 words in a basic scriptural conversation. Why? We don't have to, because we're not fighting the enemy. We're not on the street corner right now. I'm from the streets. I done been shot, guard, and that hole in my stomach. What I'm trying to say is that I know now, even when I was in the street, I know to humble myself, because I always got myself in a fight, in a jam, got shot at, got robbed because of my mouth. I know now that I'm in the truth, I'm going to watch my mouth, because if I do send people, if only to tell you up if you're doing something wrong. So if I'm out playing like Brother just said, they will tear us up. So I'm trying to make sure that I go to the kingdom, but not, usually I'm going to make sure these words is the words my father want me to use to Israel. You know what I'm saying? Because
help me understand this, boy. I need to understand. Let's go back to Ezekiel. I need to understand what he's talking about. Ezekiel chapter 3. I got to open when we started out. I need to understand what is this talking about.
What chapter?
Ezekiel chapter 3. We love our people. Like you said, brother, that they hate the truth.
The truth.
Right, they hate the truth. So what we gonna do? That's what I'm saying. So let's read this. So you're gonna
how you hate
I'm just trying to understand this here. Okay, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 8 and 9.
Chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead.
Okay, read on.
As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
What is that talking about? Break that down. Break that down. What is this talking about, man? That's a precept of a simple. Hold up, yeah. I have made thy face strong against their faces. He ain't talking about the heathen. And thy forehead against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead, fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
Okay, keep enduring, bro. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You keep enduring when you go out there. They gonna say stuff to you. They gonna threaten you, but you gotta keep going.
Is their forehead. Be not afraid at their looks, fear them not.
Let me answer this. Let me answer the scripture. Let me answer the scripture, brother. That's Galatians 5.
Yeah, we can also go back there. We can go back to chapter right where you at in Ezekiel chapter 2, and it'll tell you the same thing in 5 and 6. What you talking about? What your face on, brother? What you want, brother?
Galatians 5.
Galatians 5. All right. Galatians 5 and 2. 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Mashiach have crucified the flesh with the affection and lust.
If you look at the scripture that you use, yeah, like I said, we don't fall back. We stand up. We still keep the truth. We're going to have them, brothers, we're going to have them get in your face. We're going to have them foaming at the mouth. All kind of stuff. We're going to have them threaten your loved ones and everything. That's what they do. So how you feel, brother? By love. You have to use love, man. When you preach to them, Israel can beat the peace. This is love.
Okay.
I'm just building up.
That's
to
what
love.
was love, brother. I'm preaching the word. But you have to watch your speech. You got your temperament, your flesh. You can't be in your flesh with Israel. You can't. We can't kill these sheep. I know sometimes we choke the daylights out of them, but man, we shepherds. We told our brother, we're shepherds.
We never got in the fight.
I was rough too.
They never got in the
They don't
fight.
like the scriptures, so you gonna still read it to them. They don't like it.
But we saying in certain language, brother, it triggers. You can't trigger those things. That's what we should. That's what we gotta get away from the world and they mess. We gotta get away from them, man.
That's what just the chapter you got right there. Just the chapter you got before that. Just right there where you at on 7. Same thing. Same thing. You go to 5 all the way to what? Chapter 2. Ezekiel 2, same thing. 6. He's talking about what you're gonna do about it. And what shall we do? It says that thou shalt speak my words to them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious.
You got to edify on that, break down the scriptures. So don't just say we're going to just read out there and not break down. Use our words to break down the scripture. You got to break down.
I got a question for both of y'all. We supposed to follow Josiah, right? We supposed to follow Josiah what he did, right? And Josiah what they did, right? Now, John 21 and 14. John 21, brother. John 21.
What you want, brother?
John 21, 14. Josiah gave us a command how we deal with Israel.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let them just jump all over us. Even though we ain't fight yet. But if they try to, if they jump bad, it's nothing I can do but to defend.
John what, brother?
21 and 14.
John 21 and 14.
21 14.
All right.
This is Josiah talking to people before
John 21 and 14.
he said when you add those words together.
He's saying it's in there. It's in the Bible. They say double. He called them.
Who said,
Peter's in 2 Peter. You know what I'm saying? But see, he didn't read that.
This is now the third time that Yeshua showed himself to his disciples. After that, he was risen from the dead. All right. So when they had dined, Yeshua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said to him, Yeshua, thou knowest that I love thee. He says to them, feed my lambs. He says to him,
not according to addition to it. He loved the sheep. We're not adding.
No, we can't. No, we're not adding. We're not adding.
We're not adding to the word. Adding to the
what
word
that
is
word right there say, bro?
Adding to the word is saying that something contrary to the
I know
Bible.
what that
in
red
America
word
right now.
I'm just talking about
The Most High
when
God said we're
man
having
came
peace
in and
right
said,
now.
explain that,
And
yo.
we didn't
And
get
I
no
went
way.
right there, you understand. It said the same
That's
thing.
adding to the word.
As thou speak.
That's not adding to the word.
Word.
I'm saying that's adding to
Period.
the word.
So we go right up into what we do.
That's what we do.
That's it.
So I'm saying we're adding to the word. Now that's something that's contrary. That's not adding to the word. Cussing. See, a definition of cussing. That means like you saying I cuss somebody out. So damn. If I say you damn,
Or take counting Jews. Jews say some say with fear, and some say with, you know what I'm saying, compassion. Pulling them out to fight. You know what I'm saying? And how you say some with fear? You're speaking the judgments of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And you let them know
We real enough for his words to
come
rank.
back to your hearing, you're gonna be damned. I'm adding to the word. That's what we've been saying.
Like I said, bro.
That's why we said we're not adding. I just want to clear that up. We're not adding. We might put an exclamation point on it.
That's the only word that's justifiable though.
The whole purpose of this video, bro, like I said, you guys are shepherds. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. That's right.
I'm telling y'all. You gonna let them know they got
That's why
That's real.
like I said, man.
So that's not adding.
I don't want y'all to get the message. I got it.
Other words is what I'm telling you. That's fine.
Because it be like laboring in vain, man. Just out here for nothing. That's what I'm trying to say, man. I'm telling you, I didn't think I had no hope. I'm trying to spare y'all from that. I don't want y'all to get that stuff I got in there. They don't want to hear it. Bye. Just man, because what it is, you don't chase nobody down. I'm saying they can't.
and I'm going to teach these commandments. We're supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
We got power with them. So I'm showing you. Them coming up like that, brother. He's letting you get tested. Yeah.
And we let them know now. We let them know we're not. We're not the Christian church now.
Right.
Do not come over here rushing like that. Give them a warning. Give me Exodus 21:18.
So now, think that brother finna come back over there anymore? He's not coming back over there. No, now it's like, okay, brother, man, they love us, man. Brother want me to stop selling dope, man. Brother want me to come back to my heritage. Like, wow. I ain't never ran up on a brother with a pistol and he ain't moved. The spirit that hit me, tell you, see, y'all got it. Again, we wish we had a cameraman y'all could have panned. Y'all could see him just riding his bike, pedaling off on it. That spirit just came right off of it.
I think that being holy and stuff.
See what I'm saying? So that's why we have a cameraman panning. Y'all be able to see all that other stuff. I'm telling y'all, be like, wow. The brother dealt with that. But y'all couldn't see that. Y'all just seen it. You didn't see nobody. You didn't see the neighborhood, bro.
No, I seen the dude walk by. The little man drove up on the thing and took stuff from him.
But these people all around is what I'm saying. After that is what I'm saying. Y'all didn't see the after effect is what I'm saying. Y'all didn't see.
That's not the main thing. It's a gradual thing because we can't hit this. I mean, I heard a brother over there said one of y'all, brother, why you cussing? Why you this and that, whatever. What I'm trying to say is that, and just sitting here, why do we have to use those words here, real holy and set apart? Why do we have to use the period? He can use the word. I came from the street corner. Cussing people about calling people names in the street. I'm not going to bring that in. So I just scared the whole list and use words that he told me not to use. Is what I'm saying.
We got to clarify. What words did we use? Damn. Okay.
Like I said, I wouldn't want you say that.
Come on, let's just get it.
You know the words you've been saying, brother?
I just said
damn. Brother, no, you said more than that.
Hell,
all the words you use is why we have to use those things.
Bro, we got to get it down to the point, bro. It's just whatever words are. I'll write them down, bro.
Our ancestors never used those words.
And?
How you know those so-called cuss words
Ass, hell, damn.
our ancestors were? Because these jokers was in the Bible. How you know? And we taught them how to be civilized. So how do you know that we didn't have these cuss words? How do you know that?
When they created those words,
We gotta prove all things now. We gotta break down that these words are heathen words. You know what I'm saying? Break down that those cuss words came from these.
show me anybody about to use those words.
See, now you gonna defer. Can you show me that those words?
Y'all ain't gonna defer. He telling the truth. It ain't in the word. Ain't no one of the apostles said that, bro.
You all might be
cussing
damned.
like crazy,
You said you might be
In
damned.
2 Peter, man, that's crazy.
You say you can use damnation. That's damn.
Y'all said about other words. You're saying
That's what I'm saying. So I can't use the word damn while I'm bringing the word out?
Damn is something that holds water.
No, that's not what it said. That's not meaning the scripture. The scripture said you're going to be damned if you don't come back to your heritage. That's
What
what
Colossians 4 say? He says, let your speech always be gracious. What your gracious cussing?
See, would you prefer
Facts.
cussing? Okay,
I'm saying though, facts, bro.
read it. Say it again. Say the scripture again. I got you. Say the scripture again.
It says, let your speech always be gracious.
Right.
If you're
That
trying to
means-
convert somebody and talk to somebody,
Right.
and you cussing just like somebody else out
Not
there,
cussing. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are saying cussing, and again, cussing, you're saying F you, get the F out my face, I don't give a damn about you. You're cussing the person out. That's what that is. But we're reading scripture, we're saying you're gonna be damned if you don't come back to your heritage. How is that cussing you out? You're gonna be damned if you don't repent. 2 Peter. So you wanna walk, hey.
my brother was y'all, like I said, y'all came out with the first concept of James 1:22. You go right back up to James 1:21. He says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word which is able to save souls. How you gonna save souls and we got double tongue? It's double tongue.
That's y'all are looking at you saying cursing and
Bro, you can knock
saying we're
education. I'm
cussing
just talking
people
about,
out
bro.
while we're
When we be
speaking
verbalizing stuff to people and trying to conform them to the word, bro, what you gonna do then? That's what I'm saying. You got tons of scriptures that talk about James 3:10, Colossians 3:8, Luke 6:45. You got a whole bunch of them talking about what's come out your heart.
heart. It was the heart, the mind, or the heart, the chest.
Go ahead, bro.
See, having eyes. 2 Peter 2:14. Having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin.
We're talking about a person that's full of adultery and not ceasing sin. Go ahead.
Beguiling unstable souls.
People that beguiles unstable souls. You know what I'm saying? Lord noble brothers. Go ahead.
And heart they have exercised with covetous practices.
And they exercise these sins with covetous practices. Go ahead.
Cursed children.
They curse children. You know what I'm saying? That's not the cussing. Go ahead.
which have forsaken the right way
They have forsaken the right way. Go ahead.
and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Bosor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness.
Go ahead.
But was rebuked for his iniquity.
Was what?
But was rebuked for his iniquity.
Go ahead.
The dumbass,
Who?
the dumbass,
Go ahead.
speaking with man's voice, forbade the madness of the prophet.
That's one.
Gotta get on
I
this.
know more.
If you don't want to come at your heritage, you want to continue to be black and African American, then you're a dumbass.
Straight up.
Now, if they can't deal with that, that's a problem, brother. If you don't want to come at your heritage, you want to continue to think that you're Jamaican and you're Haitian and you're African American, and you don't want to come at your heritage, you're a dumbass.
So you
Now,
gonna
cuss the
change
person
him or the
out?
father gonna change him?
Now, that cussing the person out?
You gonna change
Is
him or
that
the
cussing the
father
person
gonna
out if I
change
said that to him?
Are you gonna change him or the father gonna change him? Where did you get it?
No, the
Where he
Most High
get
changed
it?
him.
That's right. That's
I just
right.
asked
So
him,
we
okay.
can't take nothing from Israel.
Let me ask him a
You
question.
just
Let me
said
ask him one more time.
No, I'm
You
saying
just
real,
said
bro.
you can't
Let me ask
Don't
from
don't
Israel.
you
Let
mind.
me
Don't
ask
just
the
cut
question
yourself.
one more
Don't
time.
no, I ain't cut myself,
You did
bro.
cut yourself.
Let me
No,
ask
no.
the question
The
one more
word
time.
changed people. That's spoken properly.
Let me ask the question one more time.
That's
That's what we
period.
said from
That's
the
you
jump.
trying to
That's what
twist
we
that.
said from the
Ain't
jump.
no
The Most
screen-
High,
no
he
camera
give
credit for that.
he give the increase. We just planting seeds. That's what we said from the jump.
We're not
That's
with
what I
nobody.
We
did.
didn't say we was
His word.
So,
his word.
His word.
Right. His word.
Not
So,
add to it, take it from it.
Again, let me answer this question.
Facts.
So, if we ask, if we tell our people, hey, if you don't, brother, because you can hear this too. If we tell our people, if you don't come back to your heritage, if you want to continue to think you're African American, you're black, you're Jamaican, you're Cuban, you're Puerto Rican, and you don't come back to your heritage, repent, keep God's laws, you're a dumbass.
That's what we can tell. We can say that.
Well, but I would, but you know, now would I be, because like I said, I don't know the conversation, but I'm
I'm
gonna
just
say
saying, the
fast.
word dumbass. Now,
And I understand where you're coming
focus on
from
that
with
word,
that.
or you heard, you didn't hear the message.
But can I tell you something? What if you got a dude out here that's maybe gun. We're in Florida, man. This is gun shines. People are crazy down here in Florida. We're in Tampa. I'm not saying me. I'm not saying these brothers. We're your brothers. We love you. Hold on, can I finish real fast? Can I finish real fast? We love you, brother. I love you, brother, as my brother. If you offended against me, I'll forgive you because you're my brother. I know better. We know we're Israelites, so it's a completely different story. But imagine a brother that do not know any better, and you call him a dumbass.
Okay.
He might take offense to it.
Okay.
Just you know what I'm saying? That's from my point of view.
My point.
That's my point of view. People might take
But
offense
again,
to
y'all are not
cursing.
remembering 0 to 10. That's not the first word I'll say to him. He's bucking up to the word.
Right.
What if he
Now his brother says, now you don't want all these scriptures
Right.
that came out.
Right.
You can stand out here 20 minutes.
Right.
You're a dumbass.
Right. Right.
Hey man, so what, man? Cry loud, spare not. Come on, brother.
I know. Like I said, we understand where you're coming from because we
Well, obviously they don't understand.
No,
They don't
but,
get it.
but I'm talking about we understand where you're coming from, and I understand their point of view. But
Peter just said.
but it's
See, now we don't believe.
So
the Bible.
when is this? Hold on. When is this applied?
now do I agree?
Hold on,
No,
when is this applied? I need to
I
know
do
when
not
is that
agree with
applied.
cursing at all.
That's again, I'm not bringing in no words in this truth.
No, when is that applied?
What is that applied?
I'm not bringing in. Read it again. Read it.
When is that applied?
Second Peter. Second Peter.
Show me the verse.
Chapter
Who is it?
2. 2 Peter 2 and 16.
Second
It says, but was rebuked for his iniquity.
It's talking about a sinful person.
See that?
He was rebuked.
But the dumbass, speaking with man's voice,
Rah.
forbade the madness of the prophet.
That's a whole. He was talking about the donkey. He was not
The
talking about that
donkey
person.
itself.
He's not talking about the person.
He's
brother.
talking about the person,
No.
bro. Oh my God, boy. He was not talking about a donkey.
talking about an animal right
He's
here?
talking about an animal.
That's called the donkey did talk.
The donkey talk.
The donkey talk.
Yeah, the donkey talk.
The donkey talk. Brother.
Yeah, the donkey talk.
Now he's not talking about a donkey right here.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Brother, what that is?
He's
The
talking about a
that
donkey.
in the
If you
book
read
of
the
what?
donkey
smoke.
In the Old Testament,
The two
donkey
verses
smoke.
above, man.
No, that's a precept.
Just
going
like I
to
told
Torah.
you. Just like I told
That's
you.
a precept going to
Ezekiel
talk about
2.
the donkey talk.
Few
Bring it
that's
to it, brother. Get that
no.
scripture, brother. Get
Let's
it.
go to order,
Get
bro.
away the donkey
That's
talk.
crazy, bro.
No, it says, but was rebuked for iniquity. A damn animal was rebuked for iniquity?
Right.
Yeah,
So what's a
Are you
donkey?
brother serious?
Donkey rebuked for iniquity.
Where you at?
A donkey can be rebuked for
Yes.
iniquity?
What iniquity do a donkey do?
What does iniquity mean?
Then the donkey talk. So y'all don't know the scripture.
No, what iniquity did that donkey do? Just
I'm trying to say that.
You know that. You know
Oh,
that. You know
that's
that.
crazy,
Don't
bro.
say
You
that.
supposed to come on, talk to your brother.
Now
That's
we
crazy,
got it.
bro.
We get ready to go. Hey, 1 Corinthians 14:40. Because this is what we want to share with y'all. 1 Corinthians 14:40. 1 Corinthians 14:40. That was a tough one. I can't believe that. Now an animal broke the laws of God.
1 Corinthians
And a
chapter
prophet is rebuking an animal.
That's how you're bringing out.
That's what we're saying
wrong
right
way.
there.
You're not bringing out.
1 Corinthians chapter 14:40.
Let's go to 1 Corinthians 14.
Let all things
Hold on,
They going to 40.
That's what you're doing earlier.
Yeah, so you want to go to 33 first if you want to go there. 14:33. How about
We gotta
that?
get understanding. We can get some
Oh,
understanding.
that's facts understanding in
Get some
33.
understanding. Read
First that. Jump down.
No, what I'm saying.
Let's get it real.
Let all things be done decently
Yeah.
and in
No,
order.
just some things.
Let all things be done decently and in
Now,
order.
what that's talking about?
All things.
Yeah.
All order. When
Yeah,
he tells us
that's
how to go preach his word, he don't tell us to customize. That's not in order.
All praises. Okay, now let's go to Second
Let's
Ezra.
not- let's go to Second Ezra.
Second Ezra 14:13. Because we said all things, so we can understand it. When it says all things be done decently in order, right? That means everything, right? Decently in
I'm
order.
just saying like
So
this.
now let's go to Second
If you
Ezra
was-
14:13.
The way it's the way I understand where your brother's coming from, but the way the message has coming
your
out.
book, bro, you gonna stand there.
No, I'm
Second
not-
Corinthians. You ain't gonna open your book.
I'm
or
with
you
you
gonna
guys.
talk?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Come on, man.
I'm with you guys.
The word of the Most High coming
All right,
out.
come on.
Second Ezra chapter
14,
14, verse 13.
What's
Now
wrong?
therefore,
Second Ezra 14 verse 13. Because the precept we just left, it's okay. The precept we just left was let all things, everything, whether you were teaching the truth, at home, dinner, everything has to be done decent in order. So that's why we're going in. Second Ezra 14 verse 13.
now therefore, set thine house in order, and reprove thy people.
Right?
Comfort such of them as be in trouble,
Right.
and now renounce corruption.
So we get an understanding of what this is talking about. Because this is a precept from 1 Corinthians 14:40. So read that again.
Now therefore, set thy house in order.
What that's talking about.
From your body.
Okay. And then what else after
Your
that?
temple. No, it's talking about your temple only.
Okay. It's talking about your temple, right? As a man, right?
As a man, as
And then,
body is
so what's your house? Your house is you as a man, right? Your wife and your children. That's your house. You can understand? We go to Micah 1 and 2. Micah chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. He said that thy house is the wife and children. When he said he took over a man, his house, even his heritage. So, order. This has to do with order. No one talking about order. Read that again.
Now therefore, set thine house in order.
So again, your house order, like you said, your temple means you. So if your head is shaved, you're not in order, correct? If you're eating swine, you're not in order, right? So you're a man, his wife, and his children. So set thine house in order. That's what you got to do. Read.
and reprove thy people.
You see that? And reprove thy people. Right? So set thine house in order. Now, I'm not married. I'm single. Who's all married in here?
I am. I'm married.
That's right. You're married.
I'm married.
You single? You married? Single? Single. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 married brothers. All right? Now, therefore, set thine house in order and reprove thy people. See that? And reprove thy people. What that say? That's teaching.
Right.
So guess what? Your house has to be in order.
No.
And then reprove thy people.
Right.
So hold up. So now, let me finish. Let me finish now. Again, if you shaving your head, men, can we be out there teaching men to shave, to come back to the laws? And if we're shaving our head, can you be out there telling another man or brother that he got to shave, that you can't?
You can't.
Right? Okay. So now let's just go on and set thine house in order and prove thy people. Now, can you be out there telling sisters or women that they need to wear dresses and come back to their heritage and fringes, right? If your wife ain't.
No, you can't.
You see that? So we got to understand that. Okay? Now set thine house in order and prove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. That's serious right there, man.
This house not in order. I'm trying to figure out that.
Whose house ain't in order? Is your house in order? Right. Well, I know my brother. We check each other.
Congregation, she wear fringes, head wraps, she always there, man.
You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like this.
You ain't gotta
I'm
see
be like
the video.
this,
She
bro.
ain't
You
finna be
know,
out there on the
like I
street.
say, brother.
Oh, yes, she do be on there. You ain't watching her.
Let me finish.
No, you ain't. Because my wife there every Shabbat.
And again, you gotta realize now, if you're not married, you can't be touching a woman, period. You can't even look at a woman if you're not married.
Okay.
Paul said best to marry than the bride.
But we're talking about the brothers
Man,
that single and man order.
Still, we're going by the commandment. That's still a commandment.
Right.
If you're not married, you cannot have no sex with you. You cannot
Right.
be with a woman at all.
Exactly.
You can't even look at a woman until you
Right.
marry her.
Okay, now the brothers that's married though.
Paul.
What about them
It
wives?
goes still go for
That's what I'm saying.
any man.
So-
We go by the commandment. It goes
Is
either
your
way.
wife in order?
No, she's not.
She's not.
You ain't
She
talking
shouldn't be
about-
teaching this.
Yes, I
You
can.
gotta talk
No, you
about
can't.
You see that?
So
See,
many
now
people.
that's
People
rebellion.
So many
Now,
people.
with saying that, I'm
So
done.
mean,
I'm done talking now. I'm glad you said that.
I'm honest.
You ain't no
I'm honest.
defender of the
Guys, like
commandments.
y'all not honest. I'm honest about mine. I'm gonna tell you, she not coming to Shabbat. She ain't following me. I'm gonna be honest about that. I ain't gonna say him.
25,
I'm supposed to
Sirach
follow.
chapter
I'm gonna follow.
25
I'm gonna
says
follow
you're
him.
to cut her loose from your flesh and give a bill of divorce.
No.
If you gotta stand with you, you're off.
That house of order proof.
No. Peter was married, right?
Sirach 25,
Peter was
24.
married, right? What his wife was at?
Not let her be a gatherer.
House ain't in order.
Don't let her be a gatherer of
Your
law.
house ain't in order. You shouldn't be teaching.
That's not
It's a progression.
Progress. So where's the progress?
You're not sponsored your wife.
You can't work. You ain't got your house on.
You from the street, I'm from the street.
Your wife stay with you. If she's going to church, she's going to wear pants.
Your house ain't in order.
You crazy as hell. My wife wear a dress.
All right, brother.
Well, how you know mine ain't in order?
You just said it.
Hey, I got one more scripture, man. I got one more scripture. I got one more
That's
scripture.
it. You can't.
Let's agree to disagree, all right?
Nah, ain't no agree to disagree. The scripture says
Okay,
your house ain't in
you
order.
gotta go check your brother. Your brother teach you.
Now,
My house ain't in
That's
order.
right. My wife ain't in order. I'm in order. My house is
Be
me.
your truth. Stick up. Psalms 94:16 say, "Who will rise up for me against the work
You
of
made
the
our
iniquity?"
point. You made our
That's
point.
iniquity
We
right there, bro.
understand.
Hey, let's
Like
read
I
Numbers
said,
30
we
verse
just-
2.
Iniquity.
No, I want to read a whole bunch of mine, but nobody want to hear that.
I want to read Numbers
So
30 verse 2.
I'm done with it.
I want to read Numbers
Yeah,
30
yeah,
verse 2.
just
Go, man.
Because you got to remember something. Okay.
General,
Well, we got to remember
Let's make that
something, man. We going on. Okay, I'll read
I'm
Numbers
done with
30.
this.
If y'all don't want to read it, I'll read it. Numbers 30 verse 2. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul